Hello my little friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shamili and today we are meeting back on Happy Home Paradise, in fact, for a very special video. So I hope you're as excited as I am. And today we're gonna be doing this 1 minute versus 10 minute versus 1 hour challenge that is originated by froggycrossing. I will put her channel in the description, of course. Okay, so we have some villagers that are here, and we have a few team, and ooh, is that Brie, my birthday twin? For the 1 minute challenge, I do believe it's easier to pick somebody who wants an outside exterior. I do believe that a picnic would be alright. I apologize in advance because both home is gonna be really lame. Okay, let's pick a map that is not too hard to work with. Maybe this one I like. It's not too big to decorate. We could for sure do a picnic on the beach. Yes. Okay, so we have arrived. I'm gonna be only using the outside. So I'm not gonna unbox, otherwise I'm gonna forget to use like the mandatory items. I am so sad because I feel so inspired right now. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a total disaster. Let me set up a timer. And ready, set, go! Oops, no, wrong item. Okay. I'm gonna rock this, I swear. I feel so scared. I think I won't have time to use my picnic blanket. Am I supposed to talk while I'm decorating? Why? Oh my gosh, it's already that late. We have only 15 seconds left. Quick. You go on the beach? Oh no, 10 seconds. You don't stay. You go there. 3, 2, no! Oh my gosh! This is the most basic home ever. Yeah, I don't have any words. At least there is a chair, at least there is a pie, or whatever thingy is this. Yeah, that is my proud first build. Yeah, let's try to take a picture that kind of I can show something that I can at least put it on the cover of the video. No, this is absolutely a disaster. What have I done? Like a complete disaster. Okay, back onto picking the 10 minutes client. I think I'm gonna work on the farm. Okay, once more, I don't want to have like a too big of a map. But also I need to place those big items. So maybe this one could work. Yeah, I think this one is gonna work. Here it is. We have now 10 minutes and oh my gosh, I'm not ready. Let's start. So I believe we could customize the house a little bit, but not too much. What could be super farmy? I don't want to spend too much time on this. I'm already stuck. Okay, another roof. Quick. And then maybe a green door. Okay, that is perfect. And then we could put this. All of it. All of it. Okay. So what do we need? We need this, we need this, we need this. We could have that, maybe this. Oh, yes, for sure. And we need crops. Ooh, this could be great. Okay, let's try to keep it to 5 minutes outside and then maybe 5 minutes inside, so we have like enough times. We could put like this tractor. Oops, we don't need that much. We could put this tractor over there and like maybe surround it with some weeds. And then I wanted to have maybe this log here with like the little cutting machine near it. How is it called? Like here near the trees. I don't believe I'll have time to do some work. Okay, maybe this is this working? I don't have time to be hesitant. I don't have time. I just have to chop, chop, chop. This is very stressful. I don't do well with timings. I really don't do well. Okay, some more light leaves over there. That is good. And then I could grab a bit of crops. Okay. Let's try to align those. Oh my goodness. Time is running so fast, guys. What is this? Okay, it's okay. We are in time. We are in time. So we could have you here. This there. And then the honeybee thingy over here. Then I do believe we need maybe some flowers, like around. That could be okay-ish. Oops, no, that is not what I wanted to do. Maybe a second one would be here, like this. Okay, let's take 1 more minute for the outside. What else would we need? We could definitely use a little well to take some water. And those firewood could be perfect here near the log. Okay, let's do it like this. And maybe I could hide one more over here like this. Okay, it's very simple. Maybe I could like duplicate some trees. Yeah, perfect. Definitely like way more filled with some trees. We won't have time for a path though, so we're gonna have to work like this and rush to the inside, so we have like 5 minutes for the inside. Yeah, sure. I mean, good enough. So we don't need to duplicate those. We don't need any of this. Let's quickly switch for a farmhouse. Maybe we could use a cabinole because it's very cute. And then, I don't know, some flooring. I don't like the wall, in fact. I am very picky. Oh no, we don't have time for this. So we could use a good old rug. Maybe a festive rug. I don't know. I like it. I don't know why, but I like it. And then what would we need inside a farmhouse? We don't have much objects that would fit, so definitely maybe a sofa, a little sofa. Where is it? Where is it? I don't have that many items. Oh my goodness. I feel like it's gonna look like a Christmas house inside instead of a farmhouse. So let's just hurry up and place like some furniture so it looks like something at least. Yeah, boxes. I mean, we would definitely need those boxes somewhere. Even like some more, you know, a lot of boxes. What would we need? Yeah, storage shed for sure. Oh, I feel like it's gonna be like one of those home where everything is inlined. What else could we use? Yeah, definitely DIY workbench. That could work instead. Okay, the colors are not gonna be matching at all. Let's add some, just like some knickknacks, like maybe a picnic basket could work. And then we would like to have some bread that you did in a farm. And then, do we have a shopping bag somewhere? No, but we have some jam. So let's put all of those on the table quickly. And then we could work on the wall quickly. Quickly. So for sure we would have some shelves maybe, like here maybe. Like it's a workbench, but it's also a kitchen. You just don't know it. Like a thingy, yeah. It's not at all aligned. I am gonna be like in the middle of a crisis because it is not centered. For sure, a clock could work. That is pretty beautiful. Okay, on to the next walls. We would have some florals thingy. That's like freshly cut flowers maybe. Like here, dried garlands. That is pretty. That always work anywhere. Where else? What else? A broom. Okay, that is good. And then a reindeer head. Why not? Just on top. It's more like a hunter cabin. What am I doing? It's not a little farmhouse. Some keys. We need keys. Okay. Pretty. Let's onto the ceiling. Let's not waste too much time. Yeah, definitely we want this lamp. And do we have some nice decoration? No, I don't have any decoration on this account. So like this maybe, and we can go back to the floor, find something to place. Like an item, big item, beautiful item. I don't know what though. Okay, a table, for sure. A table could go here, and then we could put like some flower. Yeah, nice flowers. That is always nice, and maybe a little duck. That is the most random thingy I have ever built. Quick. A white one. Yes. Okay, that is really random. Do we have time for something else? Yeah. Okay. That stays there. That stays awkwardly in front of the inside. Well, not too bad. Not at all a farmhouse though. But not bad. I'm not disappointed by the inside. I am a little tiny bit by the outside though. Well, that's okay. Still, not wonderful, but definitely okay. Okay, for some pictures, is it cheating if I'm changing Boots' outfit? Like, I didn't have time or didn't think of doing it, but now, I mean, definitely we have time. Take at least one nice picture. Let's do that quickly. That's pretty cute. I mean, that works. That works. What is happening again? Okay, so we have the roommate thingy that is just like happening right now. And I thought this could be fun to the roommate thingy in 1 hour. So I'm gonna have to erase Alice's house. So I'll catch up with you when the house is ready. Okay, so I've reset the house, or at least the inside and the outside, most of what I could do. So I'm just gonna speed build because if you get 1 hour of commentary, it's gonna be a bit long. So I'm just gonna go speed build, and I'll voice over everything that is happening. But yeah, I'll meet you afterwards, I guess. Okay, so this is me voiceovering this video, and the first thing I started to do is changing a bit the house, but in fact I kind of like the colors I picked because they were different from what I usually do, so I didn't want to change a lot. So I just like tried to make it simpler because so the thing is, Alice, she wants to have this antique kind of fancy house that I've built her before, and then Maple, she's more simplistic, I would say. She's like with this theme of having like some bears in the woods. She's very forest core in my opinion, so I wanted to mix like the elegant and the antique with a more simplicity, so this is why I kept like the more elegant house and just like went for something a bit more simpler with like a simpler roof and door, and like I removed the fancy ornaments on the door. Then I placed some bushes and some fences, and I used something more foresty, and I tried to do some little path to lead to the house, and it's very hard to pick the in-game path, but I believe I have no design patterns that would work for this style of house, so I tried to do my best. And because we were going with something very natural but also something very elegant, I tried to kind of lead the path with some flowers, and in my opinion Alice is really fan of those cosmos flowers, especially in the white and yellow variation, and this is what I had already before doing Maple's roommateship thingy. And I really wanted to keep this and like keep them aligned, kind of mix and matching with the naturality of the forest where Maple lives and the elegant theme that Alice would be in. And then I started incorporating those bears, especially the mama bear, I think, because the other one wouldn't really fit in the outside. And I also added some more kit stands because they are very pretty, and I thought it was a bit mapley, if I may say. And then I was trying to fit also some more natural elements, some like bushes, like those topiary, I think is the name, and also a book somewhere because they both like reading. I think this is what linked this roommate ID, is that they both like the books. So I tried to incorporate those even in the inside, and I tried to add a bit more of natural by adding like a campfire, some hedges, and maybe a little rock to really keep the exterior more natural, where you have some touch of elegant core stuff with like, for example, the music machine. And then for the design patterns I use, as you know, I love placing little posts everywhere on the ground, so I traced like if they were walking through the path. So I thought it was very cute. And then onto the inside, so at first I wanted to change the wallpaper because it's very red, very bright. I wanted to find some compromise in between Maple and Alice, but in the end I could not get over this red wallpaper. My first idea was that I was gonna make a living room and then 2 little rooms for the roommates, and that they could enjoy and have each their space. But in the end I thought it was more fun to do like a giant living room, and if the outside is a bit more natural, I'm gonna say, and less with the elegant touch, I wanted the inside to be more like Alice, or at least what I had in mind for Alice in this theme, and it was gonna be a bit more elegant. But honestly I struggled so much because the red walls were like too much. I didn't know anymore how to place and how to use the object without it being too bright, and I ended up using a lot of red colors and like really hard wood tones, which are also very reddish, I would say, so I hope it's not too much, but I really liked it, especially because of this antique vibe, where you usually in antique furnitures, it's harder colors, it's usually darker in antique houses, so I really thought it was good. Harder to work with, but also good to really stick with those really darker tones and red wallpapers, which I would never get into my house, I think, because yeah, it's red, you know. So one side is more like the living room, like you sit near the fire to read your books, and the other side is more like the kitchen, where you would like cook a meal and sit with your teddy bear friends to enjoy the said meals. And at this point I struggle a bit because I felt like everything was too organized and I didn't know where to place stuff. I also wanted to have some greeneries, so you know me, I just like started going crazy. I was also very sad that the mama bear in fact doesn't go on top of furnitures. I should know because I've already built Maple's house in my Felmenora game, but you know, yeah, I tend to forget stuff. And this is the moment I really wanted to link them by the books, if I may say so. So I decided to incorporate a little library and then a writing machine, because it is like super antique and super cute. And then I was trying to find stuff to place on that fireplace because I didn't know what to put to dress the place. I didn't want to put a TV over there because it is not antique. But in the end, I used that music machine again, and I love it. I kept the song by default. I think it's the song that goes with Alice, but I don't remember the title right now. I think it was kind of antique, so I hope it works. And then this is the part I started going crazy because I wanted to have greeneries, and I felt like all the potted plants, they were just aligned near the chimney, but I didn't know what else, like how else to place them because of all the rest of the furnitures. And I decided to use a little separator, but I don't remember the words for this, to kind of like side like the room into like those two parts. At first I wanted to change their outfit also, but in the end I decided that it was okay like this. I didn't mind, so I was pretty happy with their outfits. And then onto the walls like usual, and I decided for the kitchen to add some dried flowers as if they were spices, and I know I did it in all my Happy Home Paradise builds. I have no imagination, so I keep on reusing the same tricks, and now you're starting to see it, I guess. And on the other side I wanted to add some paintings onto the not the ceilings, that would be weird, onto the walls, because they were pretty antique, pretty fancy, like the border and everything were pretty fancy, so I liked it. And then I tried to add a bit more greeneries, just to make sure that it was green enough for my taste. And this is the part where I was checking the song just to make sure I was liking it. But that's basically it for this build. Okay, so I actually didn't need the 1 hour. I did a little bit more than 30 minutes for this house. I don't know, that was good. Usually I take 2 hours per house, so I thought I was gonna be stressed and everything. So this is the garden, and I like it a lot. So I don't know if I prefer the inside or the outside. Both are pretty cute, but I don't know where I want to do the view. Maybe from the outside, it's pretty cute. Okay guys, so that's it for this challenge, and it was pretty much fun. It was also very stressful, especially for the lower timing challenges. I do not do well with timers, especially when they're like just in my face, but also knowing there is time running, I just like freak me out, and I spent like minutes looking at the time going out. So but it was really fun though. So if you're interested in doing the challenge, please go ahead. It is really interesting, and I really want to see what you come up with. The original creator is froggycrossing, so don't forget to credit her for this amazing ID. And if you have other Happy Home Paradise challenges that we could try, don't forget to let me know in the comments. But for the rest, I hope you liked this video and you had fun, because I had. So don't forget to put a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because it really helps me grow and you get to see more Animal Crossing content videos. So thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Bye bye bye.